Oh, good morning or good afternoon. Happy Sunday to everybody. Today I'm going to be trying to talk a little bit about Gemini, and this is a Llewellyn calendar with the Gemini symbol of the twins on it. And everybody probably knows that Gemini is the sign of the twins. And ironically, in my experience, my own personal life, I married a Gemini, and he was a biological twin. And then I've had other several other um, partners that were also Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, or Gemini Venus, and they were biological twins as well. So that's just a side note, and I'm not in any way saying that's an indicator, but just an interesting side note. So Gemini is an air sign, and it is mutable. Um, it is the sign of the twins, and it's ruled by the planet Mercury. A lot of people picture Hermes, the little crazy messenger that likes to trick people and send crazy messages that, tricks people or gets them to the wrong place in mythology. It's the third sign of the zodiac, and it is mutable, meaning apt to change, flexible, not fixed, and not cardinal. We're way, way different than, say, a fixed Aquarius, which is an air sign. It's mutable, fast-witted, funny. These are the funniest folks I've ever met. And I'll give a little example from the astrology community. And I'm not picking on anybody, but I just knew right away. Because I like to try to pick and see people's energies before I actually look them up to see if I can do it. And I've been reading charts since 2005 in Palm Beach, and I have my own spiritual survey, my own way of doing it. And I combine Chinese astrology, your animal and your element, as well as Western astrology. I look at your sun, your moon, your Venus, and then I do a little either an intuitive painting or a metaphysical piece of jewelry, or I just write up the chart for the person. So basically, um, I was following the peace dealer, and I really liked him, and he was funny, and I knew right away. I'm like, he's got some Gemini energy in there somewhere. Well, he was somewhere down in Texas or somewhere, and he was trying to. This is a long time ago. He was trying to raise money to get. He said to get back to LA. And, people were donating, everything was grand. And the next thing you know, I turn on, the video comes flying on, and it says, that sorry, but I was in South Africa or somewhere. He was nowhere near LA. And I'm like, oh my God, this dude has to be a Gemini. Gemini is what you see isn't what you get. And they're apt to switch gears on you very fast, but they are the most insane, funny people that you will ever meet. And if you like to be amused, if you have Sagittarius anywhere in your chart, Gemini is on your opposition. So usually you'll find Sag and Geminis go very well together. They are both mutable. So it's kind of like a sad clown show, where anything's apt to happen and they're never going to be in the city or the place they're supposed to be. But it's a really fun energy for Sagittarius. You can also look, everybody has Gemini somewhere in their chart. So once again, it's a big pie, 12 slices. Somewhere in there is Gemini. So for example, in my chart, it's in the seventh house of relationships, and it's empty. So that means it's clearly not there, but that's a whole nother story. But you have Gemini. People will say, "Oh no, I don't have any of that bipolar Gemini in my chart." Hate to tell you, Sally Sue, but everybody has Gemini somewhere in their chart. So for me, seventh house. I was married 10 years, got separated, divorced. My lawyer told me don't date anybody. Had three small children, single parent, and I was, kind of wanted to go out and like do things with people, and my lawyer was joking, and he said, just, try to stay away from Geminis. So next thing you know, first date I get out with the guy, and, I don't know, we went to dinner somewhere, Chinese food, and I'm looking, and I said, I just got to ask you something, because I knew I could feel the energy. And my ex-husband was born on June 5th or June 6th, and he's a biological twin.